Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing great. So today it's a Saturday morning and I was thinking why not bring you in my kitchen. I'm going to do some codfish today and some yummy soup. So these are minimal ingredients and you guys are going to see they're quick and easy recipes, especially for the night when you guys come back from work and you're tired. So these are great to do. So if you want to see the recipes, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're going to make a butternut squash soup. So we'll need some broth, either beef, chicken, or vegetables. It's your choice. The squash, obviously. And then some cooking cream. I put half of this container, which is in here. And then we'll put some of this, like onion spices, olive oil, water to cover the whole pot, to cover the potatoes. And then 2 red potatoes. You could take yellow potatoes, white potatoes. Then a sweet potato. This is optional. You could just put regular potatoes if you'd like. And then 1 onion, some of this chicken broth as well, 2 cloves of garlic or as many as you'd like. Then some garlic powder, some salt, pink salt, normal salt, it doesn't matter, some fine herbs, some rosemary, and some onion powder. So this is everything you'll need for the soup. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so I finished prepping all my ingredients. So over here we have the potatoes and the sweet potatoes, the butternut squash, my garlic, my onion, then some of this broth here, the onion broth as well, then all my spices that I showed you before. You'll need a big knife so you could cut your butternut squash because it's pretty hard. My cream over here, my broth, my beef broth, or you could use normally I use vegetable broth, but I didn't have any on hand. And then my olive oil and water. Okay, so right now I put my fire to medium, and we're just gonna add some olive oil to cover the whole pot, just like this. Maybe 2 tablespoons. And then our onion. If you like onion, you could put 2 onions. It's up to you. And then our garlic. And then we're going to cook this until the onion becomes translucent. Okay guys, so I had to do a voiceover because the fan was too loud and you weren't going to be able to hear me. So right now I'm just stirring my onions and I'm going to add in my potato and my sweet potato. I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. And then you're going to see me adding the butternut squash in just a little bit. So now it's time to add in all the spices. Right now I'm putting in the beef broth. Like I said before, you guys could use chicken or vegetables, it's to your liking. Here I'm adding the water, and I also added more of that broth later on. Okay guys, so you're gonna bring everything to a boil. Once it's boiling, you will lower the heat, maybe to medium, and then you'll just let it simmer. You're gonna have to wait until all the vegetables are soft, and then we're gonna add our cream later on. But before that, we're gonna use the hand blender so it could all become like a cream. Okay guys, so next we're gonna do our fish. This is cod fish. This has a lot of salt because it's dried up with salt. So what you could do is either you boil it for the salt to go away and you have to change the boiling water a few times, or you could put it overnight or maybe 2 nights before, and you keep changing the water once in a while. So over here I've changed the water about 4 times, and I'm just gonna cook it. You don't have to cut it in pieces, it'll get cut all by itself as you're cooking it. Okay, so I've drained my fish. Like I said earlier, I put it in the night before. I changed the water 4 times, and then I'm gonna use some onion powder, some fine herbs, some pink salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. And then for the vegetables, we have an onion, 2 tomatoes. I actually used a tomato and a half, so it's as you prefer, some ketchup, some olive oil, and some red pepper. You could also use green or yellow pepper. Okay, so I finished prepping up everything. So we have the fish, all the spices. I cut up all the onions, and the tomatoes, I kind of diced them. The peppers, I made them into slices. The ketchup right there, the water, and the olive oil. Okay guys, so right now my soup is simmering and my vegetables are nice and soft. So right now I'm just gonna use the hand blender and mash everything up. Look at how yummy this soup looks, you guys. So right now I'm just gonna add in my cooking cream. Okay, so after I put the cream, I like to let it simmer just a little bit, and then my soup is done, guys. Okay, so now we're ready to start the fish. So I'm just gonna add some olive oil. Then I'm adding in my fish. Okay, so right now I'm adding in my onion. Now it's time to add in all of the spices. Okay, now it's time to add in my red pepper. And now we'll add in the chopped tomatoes. Okay, if you see that it sticks a little bit to the bottom, you could add some water, but it's optional. Okay, so the last step is to add in the ketchup, and this will give it a sweet flavor. Okay, so now you just fry this up a little bit. Okay guys, so my fish is done and my soup is done, and you could add some grated cheese inside. This is Parmesan cheese. For the fish, you could put it on bread or over rice. I hope you liked this video guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.